Thanks for checking out the PsycHope Self-Help podcast, now on YouTube. Our podcast launched on most major podcast directories back in December of 2022. And as of December 2023, we're making our episodes available for all the lovely people who prefer listening to podcasts on YouTube. There may be times when the dates don't match up, so thank you in advance for your understanding. Please refer to the video description for links to any resources discussed during the show. We'll be sure to point you in the right direction. Earlier this holiday season, the PsycHope Self-Help podcast hosted the 12 Days of Holiday Stress Relief Audio Summit. For 12 days straight, I had the honor of interviewing compassionate women, all thought leaders with a background in mental health, with the goal of understanding how they see holiday stress impact the women they serve. And I was sure to ask for all their tips on how to navigate the many forms that holiday stress can take. If you weren't able to join us live, then I have some good news for you. All the talks from the summit are waiting for you in our private podcast. Just head on over to psychope.com/12 days to get access to the 12 Days of Holiday Stress Relief Audio Summit private podcast. There's still plenty of time to listen to all the interviews and benefit from the insights and tips that were shared. Let us guide you through a transformative journey, helping you navigate the holiday hustle and reclaim the joy of the season. Again, please visit psychope.com/12 days to get your access to the summit, or just click the link in the show notes. Hello and welcome. You're listening to the PsycHope Self-Help podcast, a space for women where psychology illuminates paths to healing, hope, and personal growth. I'm Dr. Jennifer McManus, a clinical psychologist, and I'll be your host. Each episode, we'll explore a different way to use psychology to enhance emotional wellness. Hope you enjoy the show. Hey, thanks for pressing play on episode 5. You're catching the second day of the 12 Days of Holiday Stress Relief series. For 12 days straight, we're exploring quick tips for managing holiday stress. On the second day of holiday stress relief, we're turning our attention to the value of time management and organization on reducing stress. Demands upon women are high all year long, but the last 2 months of the year have our personal and professional calendars bursting at the seams. Extra demands upon us may be inevitable, but they do not have to dim the magic of the season. If we're intentional in how we handle the stress associated with this time of year, it is entirely possible to have a peaceful and even magical holiday season. Just like with the first day of the 12 Days of Holiday Stress Relief series, which was all about setting realistic expectations for the holiday season, I thought it was wise to explore time management and organization on one of the earlier days. This way we can plan and strategize accordingly. You'll also see the theme of reasonable expectations showing up again in the area of time management. So let's take a closer look at how we can use time management and organization strategies to help with holiday stress. Dedicating time to organization at the start of the holiday season can help reduce our stress levels throughout the entire season. Keeping holiday to-do lists and tracking lists help keep stress manageable in a few ways. First, lists give us a system with which to follow through on all those great ideas for gifts and celebrations floating around in our quick thinking minds. Second, by clearing our minds of our fabulous ideas, we are then better able to focus on our other holiday tasks. And last, as we cross each item off our holiday to-do list, we get a sense of accomplishment. This small act can help us feel encouraged and ready to tackle our next holiday task. Now, lists are a great start, but we also need to consider how long each task on our holiday to-do list is going to take. This is where those reasonable expectations come in again. Some of us are great at estimating how long a holiday task is going to take. And others of us may need a little fine-tuning in that area. If you consider yourself to be part of the latter group, please know you're in good company. Often holiday projects involve multiple steps, so it can be helpful to break that to-do list down into smaller parts. Next, give your best estimate of how long each part will take, and then be sure to add a buffer for the unexpected. You'll also want to make certain you have all the materials on hand that you'll need for your task. Another helpful tip to stay on track with holiday tasks is to remind yourself how amazing it is going to feel once the project is done. As humans, we tend to overestimate how difficult a task is going to be and underestimate how good we're going to feel once it's done. I know pulling out all those boxes of Christmas decorations can be daunting for some, but try to remember how good it feels once the tree is up and all those lights are sparkling in your home. While 'tis the season for holiday celebrations that tax our already hectic schedules and to-do lists, we can take specific steps to help us manage that stress and enjoy the season. I hope you found value in today's quick tip. Please be sure to follow the podcast so you can join all 12 days of holiday stress relief. The information shared on the PsycHope Self-Help podcast is done so with the understanding that it does not constitute professional help, nor is it a substitute for professional help. If you think you might benefit from more than self-help, there are resources listed in the show notes.